Naruto is one of many animes I would call to be amazing. Of course, there are other animes that have better visuals, better character designs, and even a better story. Many people are quick to blow off Naruto as one of the best animes of all time. Some people think Naruto is overdue for criticism, but for every Naruto hater, there's someone who thinks differently.
Right now.
They can't stay.
It had to be on this day too.
There's no arms, can't hug him.
Ever. Well, it wasn't my best.
All good guys. Dude, don't cry, please.
Good.
Don't fucking cry. Dude, don't fucking cry.
But we're not here for none of that depressing stuff. I'm here to show you why Naruto is not only emotional, and why Naruto is my favorite anime of all time. Before we get into that, let's take an adventure around the globe to the small town of Nagayokiyama, birthplace of the infamous creator of Naruto, Masashi Kishimoto. Kishimoto was born November 8th, 1974. When Kishimoto was younger, he was obsessed with manga and sports like baseball. At the time, he was addicted to the ongoing popular manga, Dragon Ball. Eventually, his interest left drawing and artistry, and he was a serious baseball player. One day after baseball practice, Kishimoto spotted a poster for Akira, and he stood there admiring the poster. This was the moment that inspired him to chase his dreams as a manga artist. Kishimoto attended Kyushu Sanyo University, an art school in Japan, to hone his drawing skills. Later, Kishimoto won a contest for aspiring manga artists with his story Karakuri. Needless to say, without the creation of Karakuri, Kishimoto's next work would have never seen the light of day. After the small success of Karakuri, Kishimoto went to work on his next manga series, a short story about a fox spirit disguised as a human. Like many artists, Naruto is a loose adaptation of Kishimoto's childhood. I quote, "The only image I had in mind was a character who was a naughty boy. I was a poor student, but unlike Naruto, I was a type of poor student who gave up easily and pondered things that weren't worth pondering. I wanted Naruto to be different. He was created based on my self-image, my own childhood, but differently from how I really was." Naruto's first issue was released in 1999 in Weekly Shonen Jump. What draws readers to Naruto is Naruto himself. Perfect heroes are cool, but no one can really empathize or identify with them. Naruto often makes blunders, and he has weaknesses. Naruto feels inferior to his peers, but he hates to be a loser. Although he doesn't think about it too much, he knows he hates to lose, and we all know what that feels like. I think readers see themselves in Naruto, and that's what appeals to them. They can empathize with him and his weaknesses. Naruto is a relatable protagonist with even more relatable flaws, but Naruto wouldn't be Naruto without its recognizable characters. Sasuke is the opposite of Naruto. Where Naruto is loud and annoying, Sasuke is calm and collected. When Naruto fails his exam to get into the Ninja Academy, Sasuke passes with flying colors. And of course, the girl Naruto has a crush on is in love with Sasuke. We're introduced to Sasuke. It's almost like Kishimoto purposely intended for readers to dislike Naruto and love Sasuke. Sasuke is undoubtedly the coolest character in Naruto. He gets the coolest abilities, he's shown to be the most skilled of all the characters in part 1, but as we learn, he wasn't always this way. As the series progresses, we learn that Sasuke has a dark, convoluted past, and he wears his scars on his chest, not letting anyone get in the way of his overall goal. Even though the popular vote would be to cast Sakura off as just useless, I couldn't make this video and not include her. I believe as the story progressed, Kishimoto sort of forgot about her, and she was kind of left to just being Sasuke's love interest. She also has a stellar fight with Sasori. And now that leaves our main protagonist, Naruto. Unlike other stories, our first introduced to Naruto is actually negative. In the first couple of episodes, we're led to believe Naruto is hated because of all the mischief and pranks, but in actuality, Naruto is hated for something he can't control. The day Naruto was born was the day the demon fox attacked and changed the history of the village forever. The night of the Ninetales attack left the village in ruins, and many of the families in Konoha were broken due to the Ninetales attack. The main argument towards Naruto's strength is that he relies too much on the fox's power. The problem with that is that as the series progressed, Naruto hated the fox as much as the village. Naruto's inner demons are represented by the fox that lives within him. It's a constant reminder of all his insecurities and the things he hates about his life. The demon fox never helped Naruto, even hated him himself. Naruto was forced to steal the power of the demon fox just to get a taste of it. It wasn't until they became friends that Naruto truly unleashed his inner power. I made this video to truly illustrate who Naruto is and why he not only means so much to me, but the whole world. Naruto is a story that perfectly illustrates resilience, determination, hard work, and overall friendship. Thank you for watching.